moving in me. I'm gonna sing to the world its perfect melody. Give a cup and love that I feel in my heart. Spirits moving in me. Spirits dancing in you. Spreading peace and joy to make the world new. Give a cup and love that you feel in your heart. Yeah, spirits dancing in you. Let spirit flow through your heart and soul. The more you give, the more it overflows. Let go and let God, let your love grow. Then pass it around, but let everybody know that spirits moving in me. I'm gonna sing to the world its perfect melody. Give a cup and love that I feel in my heart. Yeah, yeah. Spirits moving in me. Oh, sing it now. Spirits moving in me. Spirits moving in me.
Woo, 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 woo. Spirits moving in me. I will tell you that yesterday we did a movement meditation process here in the sanctuary, and I don't know about you, but I can feel the shift in the energy. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living in Colorado Springs. My name is Reverend Sally Bartholomew. I am the senior minister and spiritual director here. And I am glad that you are here. Why do people come to CSLCS? Well, we come here for many reasons. Sometimes we come here just to kind of sit in the back row and feel the energy, to know that we are safe in this space and in this place. Here at the Center for Spiritual Living in Colorado Springs, what we do is we dive into finding out and living out what the divine truly is. We teach that God is all there is. And so when you come here, you're looking at little God beings figuring out what it is to be right here in these human bodies with all of our foibles. So, is there anyone who is here visiting us for the very first time and is willing to raise your hand in acknowledgement? Welcome. We are glad that you are all here today. We have a flower as a sign of hospitality and welcome, and we have a clipboard that you're welcome to fill out the information, and when you do, you're giving us a little bit of your information, and we'll share more of our information with you. You've seen the announcements of all that we have going on here, and there is a lot going on here at this center, and I'll put a plug in for this afternoon after services. We are celebrating the bingo group, and woo-woo, yes, indeed. We're having food and celebration and some games this afternoon. So I invite you to stay a little longer if you can and join in the fun. All right, at this time, what we're going to do is we're going to invite our little ones and their families to come on up so that we can welcome them into our space and our place here. I know we had a couple of them. Let's see if they're willing to come up with themselves and their families. If nothing else, our teachers will come up here. There we go. Do you know that you... Yeah. Coming up here.
Our little ones are kind of big. Our lesson is on love today, and we are going to do lots of loving downstairs. The kids will tell you about it when we're done.
All right, before we send the kids out, what we want to do is bless them, letting them know how important they are to us. So we have the words of our blessing up on the slide there. I'm going to encourage us to rub our hands together, get that warm energy going and flowing through our hands as we say our blessing to our little ones. And I've got my own little cheat sheet here. So we bless all the children in our community and the world. We love all the children. We know the truth of who they are. All children are unique expressions of God, and we are grateful to have children in our lives. And so it is. All right. Thank you, kids. Let's give them a chance to exit the sanctuary. We've still got spirit moving through here, right? All right, so now I'm going to invite those of us who are staying in the sanctuary to rise up and greet each other.
beautiful, you're beautiful, your love and light. You're God's melody and heaven's delight. Let the music flow through you and open your heart. Because you're beautiful, you're love and light. I'm beautiful, I'm love and light. I'm heaven's harmony and God's divine light. Let the music flow through me and open my eyes to see I'm beautiful, I'm love and light. Hey. You're beautiful, so beautiful, let it shine. Let the music be your guiding light to open your mind. We're beautiful, we're love and light. We're God's melody and heaven's delight. Let the music flow through us, open our hearts. Because we're beautiful, we're love and light. Oh, you're beautiful, love and light. Oh, our beautiful love and light. Oh, we're beautiful, love and light. Oh, you're beautiful, love and light. Oh, our beautiful love and light. Oh, we're beautiful, love and light. Holy One, hear my prayer, fill my heart with love. Holy One, hear my prayer, fill my heart with peace. Holy One, hear my prayer, fill my heart with joy. Holy One, hear my prayer. Fill my heart with love. Holy One, hear my prayer. Fill my heart with love. Holy One, hear my prayer, fill my heart with peace. Holy One, hear my prayer, fill my heart with joy. Holy One, hear my prayer, fill my heart with love. Holy One, hear my prayer, fill my heart with love. Holy One, hear my prayer, fill my heart with peace. Holy One, hear my prayer, fill my heart with joy. Holy One, hear my prayer, fill my heart with love.
Today's words of inspiration come first from Astate Chakru. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and support each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains. And from Thich Nhat Hanh, happiness is only possible with true love. True love has the power to heal and transform the situation around us and bringing deep meanings into our lives. The Buddha's teaching on love are clear, scientific, and easily applicable to daily life. And from our founder, Dr. Ernest Holmes, a thought of love is always healing. If the practitioner has a full realization that love fulfills all the laws of life, that there are no restrictions, no burdens, no inhibitions in love, which is the very life within, healing will follow. Pray with me. Oh, as we close our eyes and allow ourselves to just simply sink into our hearts, that place within us where love resides. The wings of love are God, Spirit, the thing itself. It is a beauty of all life. And I'm reminded of God and all the presence that God gives to us daily by looking at the mountains, the beautiful skies, the green of the grass, the flowers still in bloom, the frolicking of critters, and the magic of children. Oh, and it is in this magic of children and this magic and goodness and graciousness of God, I know that I am of God, as are we all, beautiful, unique expressions of the One. As we exhibit God in form as who we are, as only we can do. And it is coming into this place of service this morning, of celebration, of allowing ourselves to be so present to love, the turbulence of love, the laughter of love, the joy of love, the peace of love, and knowing that's who we all are. So as we step into service this morning, I give great thanks for all of our volunteers, that sacred service that they hold so deep in their hearts, for our ushers and greeters, for hospitality. And I give thanks to the musicians, and putting in a special thanks for our very own practitioner, Renee Perkins, with the beautiful songs she writes, and the musicians, and the harmony and the beat of God's heart that they exhibit. I give thanks for the practitioners, for the consciousness that they hold, for any visiting practitioners or ministers, knowing that they allow us to uplift and be in service to this congregation and those who may need us from wherever they are. And today I give extra thanks and gracious and gratitude for Reverend Sally, as she allows herself to light herself on fire as she talks of the turbulence of love. Knowing that each and every one of us came here to hear something, whether we know what it is or not. When we hear it, we know it. So I give thanks for this beautiful day. Thanks for the love and the life that I have. Thanks for the Center for Spiritual Living, Colorado Springs. And I lovingly release these words into the ever active law of mind, knowing what has been spoken, has been heard, has been acted upon, and by God is already so. And we ground this by saying together, and so it is. Thank you.
There are times in my day that I need a prayer of love and turn away from the outside world. I pray to feel a greater sense of peace within me and to be more loving in my heart. When the veil of light seeps dim, I surrender to the call, and the clouds begin to clear the sky. I take that sacred breath and pray from my heart, and I remember I am alive. I am everything my spirit intended to be in my life and this world. I am alive. I have everything my soul desires within. It's my prayer of love. My soul whispers gently, there's nothing to become. I am the presence of divine. Love is who I am and not what I've done. I am the answered prayer of love. When the veil of light seems dim, I surrender to the call, and the clouds begin to clear the sky. I take that sacred breath and pray from my heart, and I remember I am loved. I am everything my spirit intended to be in my life and this world. I am loved. I have everything my spirit intended to be. It's my prayer of love. I am everything my spirit intended to be in my life and this world. I am loved. I have everything my spirit needs within. It's my prayer of love. Oh, my prayer of love.
Yes, 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 yes. Let's give some more love to Renee Perkins, practitioner, song composer, and singer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and more. That's right. That's just some of the things that we can attribute to Renee. Thank you to our musicians, Teddy, Ken, Scott, and Rob. Yeah, it takes collaboration. It takes togetherness, the collective, to really bring forth the beauty, the love, the wonder that is spirit. All right. You can see on the slide that our talk title today is The Turbulence of Love. Turbulence. You know, on every single commercial flight I have ever gone on, they start with the safety orientation, right? They tell you to sit down, buckle up your safety belt low and firm across your lap. And they're doing this because they want us to be safe as the plane progresses smoothly through the ethers. Sometimes the plane experiences turbulence. Have any of you ever experienced that? Yeah, I think just about anybody who has ever flown anywhere has had that opportunity to really experience this thing called turbulence. And the thing I want you to know about turbulence, I'll give you a definition of it, but the thing I really want you to know about turbulence is when it happens, your limbic system, your lizard brain is another term for that, reacts, right? And you find yourself going into that fight, flight, or freeze reaction. And you know, when you're sitting there in that passenger seat, there's really little to nothing that you can do to control that situation, right? So let's talk about what is turbulence. The definition of turbulence that I found that I really like is it's this chaotic, capricious eddies of air, can also be water, but eddies of air that disturbed from the calmer state by various forces. Kind of sounds like life to me sometimes. So, when you experience turbulence, one of the best things that you can do for yourself, because you know you're in that reactive stage, right? So one of the best things that you can do for yourself is to breathe, to consciously focus on your breath and consciously slow your breathing down, allowing your body to relax as much as you can in that moment, because I understand when you're going on the line like this, it's kind of hard to do. But today, I'm going to give us an opportunity to breathe, to practice doing that in this moment, so that when it comes to that time when you're on the airplane and you're experiencing the turbulence, you've got something to reflect back on. So I invite you to get comfortable, maybe put your feet on the ground. You can close your eyes if you want, and together we will do 3 collective breaths. Slow, deep, easy breaths. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2 more. One more time. So in life, we experience turbulence. There are times when things happen, we're caught off guard, we don't know that it's going to happen, and then it happens, and then we're in that reactionary mode because our lizard brain just, it's all about keeping us safe. It's all about looking for threats and moving us out of that. So we're in this, and by doing these practices of breathing consciously, we have the opportunity to reset, to settle ourselves down, and to trust that, as Connie said in her prayer, and thank you, Connie, for your prayer and your pulpit assistant today, that God is love. So we're resetting. When we're breathing like that, we're resetting to knowing this truth, that God is love. So last Sunday, I was actually surfing YouTube, looking at other Sunday services. I like to watch the other services as well as ours to see what folks are saying about this thing called the divine and how we can interact with the divine. And as I did, I went to Mile High site, and a colleague of mine, Reverend Jackie Harris, I believe her last name is, she was speaking about these books that I have read recently. She was speaking in particular about this book, Mind Magic. And it's curious to me that, lo and behold, look what I have been immersed in, what I have been just taken with, is the information found in these books. Now, the one is, the latest one here is Mind Magic, the Neuroscience of Manifestation and How It Changes Everything. Now, this one is the sequel to this one, which is Into the Magic Shop. And these are two of the best books for individuals who really know nothing about science of mind, but want to get an insight into what science of mind teaches. So, Dr. James Doty, in both of these books, he teaches us the science behind why my favorite quote from Ernest Holmes works. So my favorite quote from Ernest Holmes is, "There is a power for good in the universe, and you can use it." So back in the day, Ernest, when he came up with this comment, he intuited, he knew that there is this power, this energy in the universe. He called it love. And he said that love points the way and the law makes it happen. Well, now we have science that tells us about this thing called the law. And so after reading these two books and really kind of being with the information in the books, I'm now updating my version of this quote. There is a power for good in the universe, and we, humans, have divinely evolved and are created to be able to use it. Take that thought in for a minute. See how it sits with you. What it's telling us is that we use this power by engaging our brains in specific ways. So I talked about the turbulence on the airplane and how we are reactive. That's one way that our brains are responding to life. And I also talked about how we can consciously use our brains to slow down our breath and release the need to be in fight, flight, or freezing. So these books give us a neurosurgeon, because he is Dr. James Doty, he is a neurosurgeon, gives us his insight and his experience with how the brain works, how this law works. We've heard before that our brains can be likened to an iceberg, that maybe 5 or 10% of our brains, that's the conscious mind, is above the surface, and we have awareness of what's going on there, and that 90 to 95% is below the surface. That's our subconscious and our unconscious mind. And what we're taught about this little 5% is that when we look out in the world, we see these tens of thousands of billions of data coming at us all the time, right? When I look out here in the sanctuary, I see many different faces. So all these faces are coming to me, and I'm recognizing, I'm seeing them, but there's so much more just in this one room that my conscious mind is not able to take in all at once. My conscious mind, maybe yours is better than mine, but mine can take in about 50 bits of information in any one moment. But my subconscious mind is reading the room, is recognizing patterns and things that are going on. So I can feel the energy in this room without really having to think about it, right? Have you ever walked into a room and you can feel the energy in the room? Maybe something happened a few minutes before you got in there. So your conscious mind is not really recognizing, it's not hearing, it's not experiencing what happened the moment before. But as you walk into that room, oh yeah, you can feel it. So these are the kinds of things that I believe Ernest Holmes, our founder, was experiencing and was thinking about and processing and wondering about and questioning about when he came up with his idea that love points the way and law makes it happen. So we've got our conscious mind, we've got our subconscious mind, and we've got the awareness that our limbic system, that's that subconscious, unconscious mind, it evolved, just like our conscious mind, it evolved to be able to protect us from threats. Its purpose, as I shared when I was talking about the twins a little while ago, its purpose is to keep us safe. So it is constantly surveilling what's going on, looking for threats to keep us safe. That's its purpose. And our conscious brain, that's our neocortex, neo being new. So I'd almost say that our neocortex is actually our baby brain, right? It's evolving. It needs to be taught what's important, what to focus on. How many of you have ever had a toddler in your life? Yeah, okay. Maybe you were a toddler once too, but I know I was. So when I was parenting our child, when she was a toddler, there were times when she would be getting into something and I'd want to redirect her attention, right? And so the way that I would do my best to redirect her attention was by redirecting, giving her something else to focus on, and doing it in a, oh, sweetheart, let's go look over here at this. So I'm redirecting, yes, I'm conditioning, but I'm redirecting with love and joy and wonder in my heart away from the thing that I, as the parent, would say, oh, no, we're not going there, right? And so our neocortex is kind of like that little toddler. It needs to be redirected so that when it's consciously doing what it does, it can give to our subconscious the good that we want to have more of. So, as we acknowledge that our subconscious is working around the clock to keep us safe, it is using a lot of energy to move us in the direction that it wants to move us in. So it's like this iceberg. It's got all that energy that's moving us forward. And sometimes it is moving forward in a way that we really don't want to go. So let me step aside and say, we're in Colorado Springs, right? Colorado Springs is an Olympic city. So we have top athletes that come into our city so that they can train and they can develop their skill sets. They can consciously do the best that they can do so that they can perform in the Olympics, right? And one of the tools that they use to do this is visualization. Anybody use visualization in their own lives? Yeah, there's several of you. So what visualization is it's this process of closing our awareness from the outside world and allowing ourselves to create mental pictures of the good that we want. And in the case of the Olympic athletes, they are rehearsing whatever their skill set is within their minds over and over and over again, so that their conscious mind is accepting it and their subconscious mind accepts it. So, one of the ways that visualization can be used is by Olympic athletes. And another way that we can use it is with manifestation. Now, Dr. Doty gives us a little different definition for what manifestation is. He says manifestation is part of the brain's extraordinary ability to change, to heal, and to remake itself. This is neuroplasticity. And neuroplasticity is something that we have our whole life long. I know back in the day they used to say, oh, when you reach a certain age, that stops. It's not true. We do this our whole lives. Our brains are neuroplastic. And that's a really good thing for us because it allows us this ability to manifest what it is that we want in our lives. Anybody want to manifest good? Abundance? Love? Yeah, I think we all want to do that. So, in Science of Mind, we teach that the mind co-creates with the law, and that the law doesn't edit what we give the mind, right? The law doesn't edit the mind. It simply works with what it's given. And so we become responsible, able for discerning what it is we're giving to our mind. Now, for the past month, there has been a group that meets every Wednesday at noon. We come together so that we can embed in the mind thoughts and awarenesses of abundance. How does abundance show up in our lives? We use the affirmations from our book here, the Abundance book and the 40-day prosperity program. So we're using this, the affirmations, and the process of tapping, using those affirmations to embed the ideas of abundance into our lives. Now, why might we do this? Well, I want to share with you part of the mind magic to kind of tell you why we do this, all right? We're looking at value tagging. So value tagging is the brain's way of identifying and deciding what's significant enough to be imprinted all the way down into the deepest levels of our subconscious minds. Let me tell you the story. This is the story of the file clerk and the bloodhound. We might think of the subconscious as comprised of a filing clerk and a bloodhound. The filing clerk oversees a limited filing cabinet governed by the brain's conservation of energy. That's the lower half, governing the brain's conservation of energy and the needs that we placed on it. Once the filing clerk places a file in the cabinet, the bloodhound gets the scent and relentlessly scans the environment for the slightest whiff of it. The bloodhound will then be on the trail at the subconscious level, attending to manifesting our intention around the clock, employing whatever power, focus, or opportunities that it can find. This is the experience of synchronicity. When seemingly unexpected connections begin to appear in service of a particular desire. So this is a fundamental component of manifesting. He goes on and says, as we can see, the real estate of the subconscious is precious. It's got to keep us alive, right? And it has the power to shape our destiny. What the subconscious seeks, the conscious mind finds. What the subconscious seeks, the conscious mind finds. So, if we feel threatened and believe on a subconscious level that we live in a threatening world that is out to harm us, our bloodhound will scan for threats, and we will find ourselves discovering more and more threatening elements in our own environment. If we have taught our subconscious mind to seek connection, joy, love, fulfillment, and thriving, we will naturally find ourselves discovering more and more opportunities to experience those positive emotions in reality. The question is, how do we get access to that file cabinet? How do we get access to that file cabinet? We know that our conscious brain is a limited filing cabinet. It's governed by the brain's conservation of energy. The subconscious is governing this and the needs that we place on our bodies. So what the subconscious seeks, the conscious mind finds. Value tagging, teaching ourselves through repetition of affirmations and mantras and quieting and relaxing our bodies and our minds. This is how we teach it. So the question is, what is your inner bloodhound sniffing out? What are you placing in your filing cabinet as tagged with value? Are you filling it with turbulence? Stories of everything that's going wrong and who did what to whom and when and where and why? Or are you consciously giving it affirmations, ideas and thoughts and feelings of what you want to value? You are responsible. You are response-able. There is a power for good in the universe, and you have been divinely evolved to make use of it. So, the Leadership Council and I, we've co-created a purpose statement and a vision for ourselves and how we are to serve this community. We've incorporated it into our pledge campaign, and in case you haven't seen it, we have our pledge cards out there on the table. Our purpose and vision is we are living our vision. And our vision is we are abundant, giving, and growing in love. And by value tagging these principles, abundance, giving, loving, we are demonstrating an abundant, growing community here within the Center for Spiritual Living in Colorado Springs. So this week, I invite you to consider, what files are you placing in your filing cabinet for your inner bloodhound to sniff out? And I invite you to use that power for good by engaging as often as possible in practices to help direct what you desire into those files. Practices like visualization, relaxation, and detachment from the turbulence that happens in life. These can all be used in service to putting the file we want to experience in our subconscious filing cabinet. So in this moment, I invite us to do some spiritual practice together. I invite our practitioners to stand as we go into this practice together. And I also invite our ministers to stand. As we do so, we are opening our hearts and our minds, taking into prayer the activity of the divine, knowing that the divine is love, the divine is power, the divine is abundance. The divine is the way and the law. And I know that as my life is an expression of the divine, this is the truth of each and every beloved here in this sanctuary, online and beyond. I know that not only is my file clerk, but also my bloodhound is in service for the greatest good, for myself, for this community, and for the world. I know that as I tag the values that are important to me, love, peace, joy, equanimity, power, courage, that my brain takes it in. My subconscious looks for it all the time. And I am grateful to consciously observe love, peace, joy, abundance, every moment of every day. And so I give thanks for this spiritual community. I give thanks for these Science of Mind teachings. I give thanks that God is love and all is well. And I release this word into the law that makes it so. And together we say, and so it is.
Am I strong enough to bear the burdens that sometimes come living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing in the fork in the road? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I'm the place where God lives, moves and reason has its being. I'm the place where God shows up. I'm the place where God lives, moves and reason has its being. I'm the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and reason has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Yes, I am the place where God lives, moves and reason has its being. I am the place where God shows up.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to move into our time of conscious giving. And so this is our time to give financially to the center. And the financial donations that are given to the center are part of what allow us to do the activities like yesterday, the group meditations and the classes that we have coming up, and all that we do out in the greater Colorado Springs and the world community. So I invite you to consider grabbing one of the pledge cards. Next week we'll be doing the pledge process where we'll have the ceremony, the ritual of putting in our pledge cards. But this week you're welcome to take one of the pledge cards home with you. Like I said, they're out on the table out there. And to sit with, to be with, what is yours to give this center financially. And in the meantime, let us take today's gift, place it on our hearts, and repeat the affirmation. I joyfully celebrate the flow of God through me. I am grateful for receiving and giving to my spiritual community. I give thanks, always knowing God is my source. And so it is.
I get up in the morning with music in my head. I'm greeted by the sun's morning light. I get ready for the day, hear this still small voice says you better sit down, meditate and pray. I said I gotta go or I'll be late. People count on me, the voice gets louder in my head. It says I'm grateful for my life. breath I take. I'm so grateful for the light that lights up my path on my way. I took a moment, sat right down, and went within my heart. Felt the love and gratitude arise. The still small voice just said, remember who you are. Embrace yourself with love and light. I'm grateful for the music still playing in my head. I'd lift my voice and sing it to the sky. Oh, I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for every breath I take. I'm so grateful for the light that lights up my path on my way. I'm grateful for the earth and sky, for all the questions and the whys, signs and synchronicities, music and the melodies, angels and their love, and that I'm alive. Oh, I'm grateful. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. This is where you join. Oh, 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 I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for every breath, oh, every breath I take. I am so grateful for the light that lights up my path on my way. Oh, 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 Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I am grateful that our community is growing. So we have our practitioners here, and practitioners, if you don't mind standing so that folks can see who you are. Our practitioners are available for prayer. I know there's more practitioners here someplace. Okay, there we go. I see them in the back. Okay, so our practitioners are always available for prayer. You can reach out to them, call them. Here on a Sunday afternoon or morning, you can go to the prayer room and get a 3-minute miracle from our practitioners. So this is an opportunity to help tag those values that you want to have more of in your life. And so I am grateful to our practitioners for all that they do. And I am grateful to tell you, as I was saying earlier, that our community is growing. And we are growing by inviting Reverend Christine Monk to be a staff minister. So she is starting now. And one of the things that Reverend Christine and I have talked about as we've been navigating this thing called signing a letter of call, one of the things that we have talked about is that she has a joy for singing. I know within this community that we have several who have a joy for singing. So I invite you to first Go to Jan and J.D. Martin's workshop on September 6th about authentic voices so that we can practice. What might it be like if we had a choir? I'm just dropping seeds here, okay? Yeah. So, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Reverend Christine, for coming down today in particular and for saying yes to the call. Yeah, we are blessed. All right, Patty, come on up and let's close it out. We've got our gracious giving to do and then our peace song, and then we get to go play bingo.
This week's gracious giving goes to the Farm Link Project. This project stops food from going to landfills, reduces waste, zero hunger, zero, waste feeds people, not landfills, fruits and vegetables that are not perfect and can be sold in stores is usually sent to landfills. Wow. This organization distributes food to those in need, and the nominator was Jackie Thayer. Do we have kids?
No.
Nope, no kids. Let's all stand and sing the peace song.